everyone, got a quick video for you all today over the new Google Drive LTI 1.3 tool. This is going to be replacing the Google Cloud assignment tool. So let's go ahead and talk about that. Let me go and minimize this. And so let's first talk about the Google Cloud assignment tool. So this is what y'all have been using to give students copies of Google files to work on without modifying the original. So to do that, before, what y'all would do is y'all would go into the assignment. We would come down here to the external tool and we would select Google Cloud assignment, right? And whenever we would do that, the students would then receive their Canvas assignment, and at the very top, it'll say you've created a Google Cloud assignment external tool submission. Students will receive a copy of this. And then the students will work on it. They would then click on the blue submit button. And then what would happen is you would then see a picture of their Google file in your speed grader. And then you would do your grading, you would make your comments, all that kind of stuff in speed grader within Canvas. Well, it's going to be different now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use the Google LTI 1.3 tool, and it works like Google Classroom. So, which is kind of cool because what happens is you're able to see the student's live document now. Beforehand, you would only see the document whenever the student turns it in, and you would see it in SpeedGrader. Now it's going to give you access to that live document. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the new LTI tool. So I'm going to go to the same place. If I want to create a copy of an assignment for each student, I'm going to come down here to the submission type. And currently it says no submission. So I'll click the drop down arrow and I'll go to external tool. I'll click on Find. And in this window right here, I'm going to scroll down until I find Google Assignments LTI 1.3. So I'll click right here. The first time you use it, it's going to want you to go ahead and select your account and give it authorization. So from here, I'm able to go ahead and attach a file that I want for this assignment from my Google Drive. Now, if I didn't want to attach anything at all, say I just wanted the students to turn in a document or a Google Doc or a spreadsheet or a slide deck that I want them to create on their own, I would just hit create. And then whenever the students open it, they will just select what kind of blank template that they want to work on. But for this assignment, I want to attach a file to it that I want them to modify. So I'm going to come over here to attach. It's going to open up my drive. And notice that you have access to your drive and also shared drives. So I'm going to go ahead and look for the assignment that I want them to open and say that I want them to work on this PowerPoint right here. So I'll click on it. It says right here, each student will get a copy. Notice that I have a plagiarism checker right here that you can turn on if you want to. Down here, I can attach Rubric and give it a total amount of points for the assignment, and also attach a due date. So after I do this, I'll go ahead and click on Create. Then I'll click on Save. And now my assignment is saved and ready for the students to work on it whenever they open the assignment. So on the student perspective, whenever they click on this assignment, it'll have the file for them to open. They'll click on it and work on it. But the cool thing about this is that it's very similar to Google Classroom. So beforehand in the Google Docs Cloud assignment, you wouldn't be able to view the student's work until it was submitted. But now, this will be a live document. So whenever you create an assignment using the LTI 1.3 tool, what it does is in your Google Drive folder, let me go ahead and navigate to it, you will now have a folder called Assignments. And within this folder will be your courses in Canvas. And then right here, if I have students in my course, will be this assignment right here retelling, the letters and retelling, what was called, listening and retelling. So once my student opens this assignment and starts working on it, then my Google Drive will populate right here with that assignment, and I'll be able to open it, comment on it, give feedback live while the student's working on it. So we don't have to wait for the students to turn it in. We can give that live feedback, which is really cool. But that's about it. Okay, and notice also, let me go back. You also have that Google Drive LTI 1.3 in your rich content editor. So by using the external tool, each student is getting a copy of it, right? And they're working on their own copy. But if you notice up here in your rich content editor, say that you wanted them to collaborate on an assignment, you can use that Google Drive LTI 1.3 in the rich content editor, and it will create an assignment for this collaboration assignment, meaning that you'll input the file right here into the rich content editor, and each student will then get a copy of that assignment while they work on the same file in collaboration. If that makes sense. I hope it does. If you need any clarification, just reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to walk you through the steps. But that's the new Google Drive LTI 1.3. Holler if you have any questions, guys. Have a great day.